What is going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. What's good? What's good? What is going on, guys? Damn, hoodie is up. What's going on, Anthony Jair? Hopefully I'm saying that right. D-Rock, Santiago, what's going on, guys? What is going on? Happy Tuesday. A little midweek scan. Welcome to the new office. We're getting situated. What's going on, guys? What a bad day to not be around. Awesome stuff today. Anthony, thank you. Appreciate that. Crazy trades today. Just stopped in to give this a like. Gonna go watch about 7 a.m. Central while driving to work. Keep killing it, mans. John, appreciate you. Thank you. Karen, golf was good. I'm getting my game up, shooting like a 46, 48 through 9 at this point, which is, solid. Not going to complain too much. I'm never said I was the GOAT on the course yet, but, we're getting there. What's going on, guys? Welcome in. Tuesday night stream. No NFL football to compete with tonight, so welcome to the new office, guys. We're kind of getting things going here a little bit. Looks good behind the camera right now, but a ton of work to still be done. I'm gonna give you guys a little office tour if you want. Got like a pretty big space here. Getting there. Dude, these lights are sick. I don't know if you guys have seen those, but I love those so far. Sorry, I'm probably making you guys sick back there. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. We are live Tuesday night stream. What's going on? Oh, good Lord. That was so shaky. What's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes to get in. As always, guys, if you are joining us, please don't forget, take the 2 seconds. If you enjoy the free streams, to leave a like. That helps us out a ton. It allows us to keep doing these streams and keep bringing you free content, which I know you guys enjoy. So it takes literally 2 seconds, to hit that like button for us, and it means the world. So appreciate that. What's up, fam? Look left. What's going on? Karen, good evening. Good to always see the homies in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Hey, man, I want to sub your Discord. I made a Webull account, but it won't let me trade options. I have a level 1 account and won't let me reapply to change it for another month. Robinhood is kind of the move. I would open an account on RH. I think that's the move. If you're trying to get on there, Weebul's solid, but just make sure you know how to answer the questions when you apply. You have to be like, I'm very willing to incur a lot of risk, like all those things, because obviously options trading are high risk, and if you don't know what you're doing, you'll get clapped. So to put it mildly. Hey, mans, that wasn't shaky. It was 1 over through 6 today and then blew up. Happens to me all the time, man. I tend to blow up like hole 13, 14 lately. Gotta be careful saying the B word, on a trading stream, but we're talking about blowing up on the course, guys. It's all right. Everybody relax. What's going on? Everybody doing solid? Not an easy market right now. Not an easy market right now, folks. But we've, not bragging, but it's been solid lately inside the chat. We've been executing on some really nice setups. Hopefully chat can vouch for me there. But we've been executing on some really nice setups. PLTR, Nvidia, big winners today. Took a huge, huge win on the home builders. Awesome, man. I'm excited to have you in the Discord and in the chat. It'll be fun. Cannot wait. But yeah, I would definitely just do RH and make sure you answer the questions right. You can look up videos on YouTube on how to answer the questions in terms of like getting approved for like level 3 and stuff. But if you're at that point where you're like not sure how to answer the questions, make sure you kind of know like a rough idea of what you're doing too. Obviously, I would say that the Discord is for like the beginner to intermediate phase trader that's trying to like find a system and really get in tune with what works for them. So run been on fire lately for sure. Look left, appreciate it as always. What's going on, guys? Tuesday night stream. We're gonna get started in about 1 minute here. Hopefully everybody's having a solid Tuesday. Huge win on the home builders today. I was short toll via the November puts. Yeah, I will share some stuff that I want to buy more long term. I was short on toll, guys. A lot of people were asking me via DM what was the big win on the 2K account. So inside the Discord, we're doing a 2K account right now, guys, which is just hit 3K today, which is pretty sick. That's up 50% in 2 days, which in this market is damn near incredible. But I can't tell you how good it felt to have a little swing win today. That's where the account is sitting right now. You guys can see. I know the focus isn't there, but 3075, guys, up 34% on the day, locked in a ton of profits. Beautiful. Can we start over with 100 or 1,000 soon? I'll probably reset to 1,000. I'm going to try to take this account to 10K first, and then go from there. Plan on swinging more in the challenge account. Guys, swings have been difficult. This was a really all right, so I'll walk you guys through this. I took a November swing here. So I bought like 4+ weeks of time, and I had a perfect entry. So I entered this on Friday on the rejection of 75, which was basically the top of this bear flag that formed on toll, which you can see here. I'll walk you guys through it actually, just because I know a lot of people have been asking me about swing trades lately. Let's go back. I got all this stuff timestamped, which is, I think, my favorite part about having the Discord is you can't fake it. All right, so Friday I said XHB and toll swing, home builders ETF, strong rejection at a major area of daily support. So my thesis for this was the XHB, which is the home builder ETF. Also, guys, quick note, extend your horizons outside of tech, outside of, hyper growth names like ARKK. Guys, there's been some really sick continuation moves in utilities, in home builders, in banks. Like, this is where the action's been at, in my opinion. That's been really clean. So I shorted this Friday candle here on the XHB. I personally took toll because the XHB options suck. But you guys can see on Friday, I tweeted out to the Discord in our private chat. I said strong rejection at a major area of support dating back to July. This was a retest I've been waiting for to add toll short exposure, risking a close over 78.5. Obviously, we never even got close. This trade never went red. Just a super clean trade, and I ended up closing the position out today for a little over 70%. And I bought, a really good chunk of time here, guys. So as you can see, I closed out the rest of my position here. So I bought these for $250 a contract, and I closed them today for $440 per contract. So I bought 5 of these in the challenge account for $250 a piece, and I closed them today upwards of $440 per contract. So basically $200 per contract, and then I had one of the 70 puts, which I closed for like 70% as well. So that was the first swing trade that I've taken in a long time. I even said it when I alerted the swing, guys. I literally said, this is the first time I've taken a swing, first time in a long time. Here, I'll show you. First time in a long time I have taken a swing. I literally said that. It had been so long, but that's what you have to do in this market, guys, is wait for A+ setups. And like I said, toll printed a beautiful candle today. Finally got that breakdown below. Straight up bear market tape here, right? 8 days of consolidation. Risk was right here at 75, and then we broke down today. Couldn't have asked for better. So beautiful. Are you planning on swinging more on the challenge account? Yes. Dude, yes, yeah, I remember that. Dude, that's wild. Yeah, I remember summer sales. All right, so DKNG was a nice short for sure. Beautiful. The mic is very low. Make sure you guys have your settings turned up. So, but all right, so let's progress into that. So, like I said, guys, closed out that swing today on Toll. Nvidia was the day trade for me. I took the 420 puts, a little over 100% while on the course, which was a beautiful trade. I kind of wanted to review that a little bit, guys. First off, everybody's in chat now, so I'll go ahead and just welcome everybody. This is the Tuesday night scan. I try to do a free live stream at least once a week right now, guys. I know that this market level of difficulty much higher right now. If you're grinding it through and learning in this market, you get massive props from me. Automatic level of respect. This is when the really, really nasty traders get made, is in markets like this. You have yields that are very high. I'm trying to do more free live stream content to help you guys kind of craft a game plan, understand where my eyes are at, and hopefully that helps you craft a plan to kind of help you in your trading process. All right, so we do a live stream like this every single morning inside the Discord for about 20 minutes, and then I do a video just like this every single night for subscribers. So when you subscribe to the WAP, which if you'd like to join, you can take 35% off using code NVIDIA35, which is on my primary account. And I am going to pick one person to get a free month inside the room. All you have to do is like that tweet that I put out, which says 10 spots open. We opened 20 more for the stream. I'll retweet it for you guys, but all you have to do is like that post, and I will pick one person that likes it to win a free month. But if you'd like to join, you can use code NVIDIA35, and you'll get access to all of our stream content every single day, and as well, you'll be able to live trade alongside me every morning from 9:30 until 11. And like I said, the chat's been a great place to be. It's a supportive community, and we are definitely executing at a high level right now. So we love to see that. But that being said, again, I'm trying to do as much free content as possible for you guys. And my goal is that you'll be able to take that. This is my first live stream. Looking forward to the month. Awesome, man. Very happy to have you. Are you bringing more colors for the hoodies? As of right now, no. We have shipped out 35 hoodies in the past couple of days. But like I said, doing our best to bring you guys as much free content while the market's like this. And my goal is that it'll help you throughout your journey. So we'll dig into this a little bit more, guys. I do want to start with the broader overall market. I'll review that Nvidia trade in a little bit, but obviously, guys, SPY is a mess right now, right? The overall market is really, really struggling. Let's kind of look at where we're at, right? I think it's important to understand we are at that trend line. If you date back all the way to the October low from last year, guys, we've got a pretty clear trend here, and we are starting to violate it on the weekly, okay? And so we're going to look at this here. Right here. Okay, guys, if we break this trend, I don't see how that ends well for the overall market. If you want my true opinion, I think the trend's kind of been violated now for a while. I think we violated trend. A lot of people are pointing to the October low trend. If you look at where we broke out in terms of this bear market line, right, back after the March lows, guys, when we retested, right, out of this major channel we had been in, right, if you really look at it, I think the trend was more here, okay? I think the trend was really here if we look at this. And this is where the true rejection took place, right here. If we look back in late August, you see how we rejected that uptrend after we retested the bear market line? I think trend's been broken for a few weeks. I do think there's a more forgiving trend line here, but I think you're starting to see that break too now, guys. And so I'll be straight up with you. I have not been actively trading longs for the most part. Okay. A couple lotto size, I tried PDD off open today, very small size. But other than that, tactical longs once in a while. The majority of what I'm going to cover today is going to be short setups. When the other side of the market starts working, when you see longs start to validate and start to work, guys, I will start covering longs on these scans. But I am shorting every pop right now. I'll be completely honest with you guys. Anybody, if you want to fight me on that, go ahead. I don't like to fight the tape. I trade with the trend. This is how it is, right? Like the majority of the setups I'm going to cover are going to be on the short side, right? There's 2 longs I'm going to talk about because we did have a huge downside day today, but those are going to be more tactical in nature. So let's start with the S&P 500 daily. This is what I'm going to be watching as we go into tomorrow, okay? Obviously, we had an expansion day downside here today. If bears really want full control of this market, they need to gap it tomorrow down, right? Sub 420. That is going to be a huge area, guys. That was kind of like the line in the sand as far as this bear market goes, right? So tomorrow, I'd personally like to see them test 422 and then kind of gauge from there, right? If we can't get back over 422, that was the prior low. I think we could really get a really nice continuation move down towards 417, truly. Okay. The weekly close is going to be very important here for the S&P 500. Tech finally fell apart today. Okay. And this is really where my focus is going to be more towards tomorrow. Why is that? Tech is still lagging the S&P 500. Tech is still above its prior low late in September, right? If you look at the September low, 351.56, low of day today was in that 353 zone. So tech is still holding up. The key here, does anybody notice what this chart looks like? Anybody want to tell me? We looked at it earlier. Very similar look, right? 8-day compression. What does this look like, guys? I'm in another subservice, and this dude's been relentless for a bounce. Oh, damn, that blows. Yeah, I can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. BAC. D-Rock, my man. This looks exactly like TOL. Okay? Guys, when you are looking at the market, when you are trying to find confirmation points, Marco, you got it. TOL. 8-day compression, right? This is validating. Okay? So am I saying that QQQ is going to see this candle tomorrow? No, but I'm saying that there is the potential because we are seeing this setup work, right? This setup right here, the 8-day consolidation, break to the downside, has been working. So I'm going to pay really close attention. Guys, take a screenshot if you need to. I mean, literally, take a screenshot if you need to, right? Boom. Okay, and then this is QQQ. Right? 8-day consolidation inside a range like this. If we get the measured move to the downside, I think the Qs under 351 could potentially test down to that 347 level. And the point that I want to pay really close attention to is going to be where we've seen them sweep liquidity on these daily closes. So into that 354 zone, we close a daily candle sub 354. I think we test down to 347 quick, really, really quick, because we have to look back at prior price action, right? So we need to go back down to the 7th of June, right, when we had that really nasty candle to the downside. We moved through this range very clean, right? So, I think there is definitely the potential for that type of move. Or I think the other option tomorrow is that we chop, right? And we see some really tight compression at this 354 kind of range. We chop around, which I will have no interest in trading. I traded QQQ once today on the hourly uptrend rejection. So this was a really clean setup, guys. I should have been way heavier in this. I had Lotto 355 0 days. This was as clean as it got. Okay, we had an uptrend that formed on the hourly, and look at the first hourly candle of the day, right? Perfect retest, rejection, and we faded hard. Do you think Nvidia is the one that moves QQQ the most? Absolutely. Right now, QQQ is led by Nvidia, in my opinion. I mean, Nvidia led this market the entire way up, guys, and it's going to do the same thing on the downside, right? So, SQQ Commons, if it gets through 21, and we closed over 21 today, I think that, this is a bullish chart, right? As long as it holds on to 2070, I think that this can test into 23, 24 potentially, in the kind of coming days, right? Another way to play the short side, if you're interested in inverse ETFs like that, would be NVDS, which is the daily bear ETF for Nvidia. So kind of basically the same thing. Which you'll notice has a very bullish look to it, right? I like using inverse ETFs, guys. Personally, that's, up to you. I think Nvidia looks vulnerable into tomorrow. Okay, you're going to see a theme in the charts that I review. Okay, this is the hourly. What do we see happening here on the hourly on Nvidia? Right, from a very basic standpoint, what are we seeing? Can anybody tell me? You guys can let me know in the live chat. Please don't be scared to participate in the live chat, guys. This is what the live streams are for. Have an active conversation going. Let me know what you think, and hopefully I can kind of tell you what I see, right? What's going on, guys? Appreciate everybody that is tuning into the stream. If you are enjoying the stream, please take the 2 seconds to hit that like button. That means a ton. If you'd like to join the Discord, you can enter to win a free month by liking my tweet with the WAP link. And if you'd like to join, you can use code 35, NVIDIA35 to get 35% off. Heavy selling pressure, breakdown into consolidation, double top. Okay, this is what I see. I see an hourly uptrend. Okay, and guys, I'm big on hourly trends. Like, the hourly chart is my Bible. Okay, the hourly chart is my Bible. This is what I look at. If I'm coming to the desk, okay, and it's Tuesday night, and I'm going to do my preparation. I'm about to put the video out for the room. What am I going to be looking at tomorrow? I'm looking at hourly charts first, okay? I'm executing trades on smaller time frames, but I'm looking at the hourly first. And so what I'm going to look at here is we have a clear trend up, right? Higher highs, right? Higher lows. What are we getting? Boom, right? Trend comes into trend, sideways up, comes into trend, and then we get that kind of topping out at resistance, right? We couldn't make a new high, and then the hourly uptrend failed. Memorize this setup. Take a picture of this. This is one of my highest conviction setups. I traded it today. Okay, the break of that uptrend, right, resulted in a $10 move to the downside in one trading session, guys. A ton of money to be made there. Okay, and like, I'm not just talking on, like, I alerted this for free on Twitter, not on purpose, mind you, but on accident. This was alerted right here. Let me go ahead and look. I tweeted out on the A Plus Options IO account. If you aren't following this yet, apparently I'm doing some free alerts on there from time to time. But I bought the Nvidia 420 puts at 124. I ended up closing these out at over $220 per contract, right? So $129 I spent on this contract, which was the Nvidia 420 puts. Lured it for free inadvertently. And this was right here on that candle, right? 15-minute trap at the 440 area. If you're wondering what that means, we have liquidity that gets swept above at 440. I took an entry on the 440 puts or 420 puts there. We traded all the way down to 433. Those went over 100%. So I didn't even catch the meat of the move, but this being in an hourly downtrend, or excuse me, breaking the hourly uptrend, this chart is now sell side structure, right? This chart is going to get sold on pops because buyers don't have that trend to look at anymore. Now we've created this new downside trend with a lot of heavy pressure on it, right? So I'm going to watch this again tomorrow, guys. To zoom out a little bit, if we look at the 4 hour, if this cannot hold 430, I think this goes back to 400 this week, 407. I'll make a bold prediction right there. If we cannot hold on to this 428 to 430 zone, this $2 zone right here, okay, I really think that we see down to 407 in a hurry. I don't think it's going to take long. I think maybe a day, right? Some of the heaviest volume we've seen on the 4 hour. If we cannot hold this 428 to 430 zone, I really think that we see 407 and probably 400. I think we break down below lows, right? So am I still in Nvidia? Yeah, I'm still in some. I am still in some lotto puts. Nvidia 35, one word. So it's going to be NVDA 35, and it's going to be all one code. If that code still isn't working, shoot me a DM or let me know. I feel like some people have been having success with it. Let me double check, guys. I got you. What's going on, guys? Thanks for everybody for tuning into the stream. I appreciate it. The office is under construction. We're getting there. It's going to be a solid environment here in a little bit, but it's getting there. Am I still in Nvidia? Yeah, I kept some runners on those puts. I feel like you guys should be able to use the code. Is anybody else having trouble with the code Nvidia 35? It's all caps Nvidia. So that should be working. Yeah, the code is Nvidia 35. What's going on, guys? I missed Schwab today. Yeah. They look legit. Yeah, so I have some Nvidia runners, but like I said, this is going to be a big focus for me as we get into the end of the week, guys. This is the leader of this market. And to make it really clear, like I said, I'm going to delete everything off this chart. It's 428 or bust, in my opinion, right? So either we hold that level at 428 or this thing finds, in my opinion, 407. And I really think it finds 400 in a hurry, right? And a lot of these charts look the same, guys, but your 4-hour uptrend has been broken here. Your hourly uptrend has been broken. These charts are in sell-side structure now. Okay, that's not up for debate. Look at does anybody notice, like, this is a 4-hour chart. This is a higher time frame, right? So we're looking at a very broad picture here, guys. What does this tell you? What does that 4-hour candle tell you right there? This one right here. What does that tell you? What does that candle structure tell you? That buyers did not come in, right? That buyers did not come in. This is a strong sell candle. You see how the body of this candle is closing near the lows? You're seeing a very strong sell print on the 4-hour. Thoughts on Nvidia QQQ 320p for a few months out? I don't know, man. It's hard, like, that's really out of the money, and I don't know. I would probably just take SQQ commons if you're really thinking about, you know, that type of downside, probably. Or I would play like much farther dated if you want to go that far out of the money. But that's just me. You got to do what you want to do. Yeah, you know, you're illustrating very strong sell pressure here. 4-hour trend is broken. I think 428 gets tested here. And this is my line in the sand, guys. Under 428 on this Nvidia chart. Again, I'm thinking 412 and then 407 in a hurry. So this is going to be a focus name for me as we continue into the rest of the week. I do have some put runners open here, so nice disclosure there. I got a 420 put that's still open and a couple 400 put runners just in case. One of my favorite setups for tomorrow, guys, is going to be on ARKK. Going to move off Nvidia for now. I gave you my thoughts. This is one of my favorite setups, and I have a couple names that I want to watch off this. Okay, so this is very simple, right? Again, we're looking at the 4-hour chart here. What is the 4-hour chart telling us right here? 4-hour chart is telling us that we have very strong support at 38.28. You guys see this, right? Over the course dating back to September 21st, September 22nd, we have had very strong support at 38.28. This is going to be my top focus for tomorrow, guys, and I'm going to be heavy on growth shorts if we retest up 38 and reject. I'm all over this on the short side. If we reject 38.28 again, okay, I'm all over it. This is a clear breakdown. You're losing 8-day long support. What does this chart look like? Can anybody tell me the first chart that we looked at, which saw downside continuation today? Anybody want to tell me? Anybody? Starts with a T. It's the only way we get better. This looks just like it's wild how similar they are, guys. Thank you. Yes. That would be it. And you saw what that setup did today, right? Do you guys see what I'm saying? There's patterns that occur here. And when you see setups validate on other names, right? Market see, market do, right? It's kind of like monkey see, monkey do, right? When charts set up that way, you start to see them validate. Human psychology takes over, okay? Human psychology takes over at that point, guys. Monkey see, monkey do, right? Does that make sense? People see one chart break down like that. Okay, that gives validity that this other chart can break down like that, right? They're set up the exact same, okay? They're set up the exact same. I think that ARK looks weaker than QQQ, which is to be expected with where rates are at, guys. Okay? And so, again, top focus for me tomorrow, I straight up honestly like ARK puts. If we reject 38.20 and come back up, retest, this is what I'm looking for, right? I think a lot of these growth names can fade. UPST is a good one, and Shopify is the other one that I'm going to cover tonight. Sweet. Isaac, good to see you in the YouTube chat, man. I miss you in the Discord chat. No doubt about it. You were the homie. Hope you're doing well, my man. Trooper, what's going on? Monkey Pirate, what's going on? Appreciate everybody that's tuning into the live chat, guys. Over 150 people in the chat right now. If you don't mind, take the 2 seconds, leave a like on the YouTube stream if you guys enjoy these and you want to see more of them. Please do. Hopefully we're getting some beneficial concepts today. And like I said, I'm not going to cover a high multitude of names. We've covered Nvidia, we've covered QQQ, we've covered ARKK. Guys, you don't need a lot in this market to succeed. No Shirt Nell, what's going on, man? Finally caught you live. Appreciate it. I wrote this message for my Discord the other day, but guys, like I typed this out on Twitter, right? We're talking about $50 a day gets you an additional 12.5K a year. You're talking about $100 a day is 25K a year, right? Guys, like break it down. I talked about this again to my Discord, but you're talking about $379 a day is $100,000 a year. Okay? Guys, break these goals down. And if you want to have, this type of success into the new year, right? Start now. You should be treating, October 2nd or October 4th, right, as your January 1st. If you want to have these habits and the discipline going into the new year, if you want to be able to take base hits, right, then you've got to be able to come in and instill those habits now, right? I wouldn't be sitting around trying to wait, for January 1st, for, any of these days, right? $378 a month, a day, right? You're talking about $100,000 a year, right? So break it down, guys. Like, again, that's an average, right? But if you can average that P&L amount on a daily basis, 252 trading days, you average that amount, you're talking about 100K a year, okay? Guys, these are attainable numbers, but you have to set the discipline now. Don't wait. And one of the more impactful things I ever did was starting into 2021, 2022, I started treating the new year like the start of Q4, right? That was my new year. And that way, when you get to 2024, those habits are already instilled and you're already in a mode where you've already been doing this for 3 months. It's like second nature, right? Your system is down. You're taking profits, taking base hits, and keeping losses small. Huge things. Huge things. Where do I purchase an A+ setup sign? Just hit me up on Twitter, bro. I got you. I'm not even like showing it, but we had a few made. They're not like actually available yet, but it's clean. I need to get more done. We only got like 15 made, so they're rare for right now. They're like supreme back in the day. But like I said, guys, break those daily goals down and really start to nail them in now in Q4. And for me, that relates on having a small focus, right? A narrow focus on only the best setups going into tomorrow, right? That's how I treat every single night. But like I said, this is a top focus setup for me. Rejection, I like the 37 puts on ARK if we reject off 38.25. A+ setup for me. Ideally get some type of sweep there. I'm not touching Tesla right now. This is going to be a name that I want to trade on the long side once it finally, the market supports it. But right now, I'm not interested in really shorting relative strength. And this is the Pico relative strength right now, guys. This chart is holding up incredibly well. It's wild. But one thing that I have learned is you don't force, even if there's relative strength, you don't force it when the overall market is not really supporting longs right now, right? So I'm going to mention 2 long setups that I do think could potentially go, but they're a little bit more tactical. So, but like I said, one of my top watches, I do think Shopify maybe needs an inside day tomorrow, but this could really print and fill this gap down to 48 on the daily. These names have been getting absolutely creamed. The market's sending a clear message about where it thinks the economy is at. It thinks people are about to about to have a lot less discretionary income to spend. I've been talking about that for weeks at this point. Every pop has been faded. Feels like this needs some type of capitulation trade down to 48s. To me, I think that could come this week. I would keep the 50 puts on watch. Hey, man, how'd you know the last setup I'm going to cover? Apple. Interesting setup. Downgraded after hours, so I'm probably not going to trade it because premiums are going to be jacked. But looks like a short to me, if you want my honest opinion, right? Rejection at 173.5. This is a huge level, guys. This looks a lot like ARKK before the breakdown. Right? Huge support at this 173.50 area. We finally broke down, retested yesterday. This is in sell side structure to me, in my opinion, guys. PLTR, I traded it today. I left a few runners. Awesome trade intraday. They had some news after hours, which I saw, which was like some news with the UK that they got. That's another name, guys. I'm not going to bother trying to short that. It clearly has relative strength. I'll leave it alone. Did I miss the general market outlook? You did. But I kind of went over SPY and QQQ, which you can rewind to the beginning if you would like. But to quickly kind of summarize, guys, really want to watch S&P 500 at that 422 level going into tomorrow. That's going to be a line in the sand for me. And like I said, if we continue to reject there, like I said, I think it opens the door to 417. So, but if you'd like the full general market outlook, you can rewind to the beginning. Yes, got you. Also, guys, I want to emphasize SPY QQQ had expansion days today to the downside. I think ARK is probably the best risk-reward short on the board right now, as long as it's under 38.25. So tomorrow, that's going to be my top focus, is going to be ARKK and some of the ARK names alongside Nvidia, pretty much. So, yeah, I think BTC names did hold relative strength because of that news after hours, with the judge denying the motion to appeal the XRP case, if I have that correct. It seems like they held some relative strength. I do think coin was an A+ short. That news came out after hours. I'll have to see how it reacts. I think this looks like an A+ short setup to me tomorrow. I'll throw it out there. I think it looks really good in terms of potential shorts tomorrow. But they had that news after hours, so if there's relative strength, again, not going to force it. Thoughts on Ferg? I'd have to look at it. FERG. Are they a home builder? Looks gross. Looks really gross. All right. So I do think there is an interesting long out there. I think Groupon, this is like, I think low-key a recessionary play, because, I don't know. I guess, people are going to start couponing because things are going to be harder to afford. I don't know. I guess this was big back in like 08, right? I wasn't really like super old at that point, so couldn't be sure. But this interests me. If it comes down to kind of this longer-term trend line and into this 13.5 area, guys, I do think that if you look at the daily, right, we're trying to retest this breakout point at this 13.5 area into 14. So this is one over the next day or two that I'm going to keep a close watch on. Breakouts absolutely suck in this market. But this name moved well, and so if we do get an overall bounce, this is what I would refer to as a tactical long. Okay, this thing does not trade a ton of volume, but it's heavily shorted. It's got high institutional ownership. D-Book and Alliant were on this super early. I didn't trade it the first time. I would potentially be interested if we test 1370 tomorrow. I'd keep this on watch potentially. I think this looks intriguing. So. Love you, bro. You are a trading hero. Thanks for what you do. I'm not a hero, man. Just trying to help you guys out one live stream at a time. All right, there's your corny comment of the night. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate the love, man. That means the world to me. Juan, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, of course. No, glad to have everybody here and tuning in. I'm not trying to like run through stuff, guys. I'm just like, my focus is a little bit tighter. So I'm covering like 5 names kind of max right now. Thoughts on PFE? I haven't looked at PFE in a while. PFE, wow. I think PFE is getting a really nice bounce. Like, so if you look at PFE, it's been a channel as well. And we're bouncing off the end of that channel, right? So, I will say, guys, I think the market looks about as strong in terms of a sell side structure as you could ask for. There's a lot of charts that are breaking down, right? It's not a coincidence. By the way, this is why I think PFE is bouncing, D-Rock, right? You've had this kind of trend on the daily, right? And we're getting a bounce off of it. Look at, like, scan through some charts, guys. What was your thesis on the home builder short? All right, so I'll show you what I put out in the Discord. I tweeted out on Friday. Hold up. Let me go to it. Let me get the receipts. By the way, last promo I'm going to do, if you want to join the Discord, code is Nvidia35. All caps, Nvidia35. Gets you 35% off the month of October. Pretty awesome deal, guys. You get a live stream every morning. You get a video newsletter every single night from me going over my top watches for the day ahead. And you also get to live trade with me alongside me every single day. So I think that's a steal for like $2.80 a day or something like that. So I tweeted out on Friday. I said, home builders ETF with a strong rejection at that major support area dating back to July at the 78 level. This was the retest I had been waiting for to add Toll short exposure. They were leading. They had a lot of relative weakness. And if you look at Toll, I had a perfect entry and I still only got 70% on the November puts. Probably could have held longer, but I might roll down on those. I sold them all today. If we get an inside day, I'll probably roll down. But we retested 75. I bought that swing on Friday. I took the November. I'll show you my alert on these. I added the November 73 puts at $2.65 per contract. I sold those contracts today for over $440 per contract. So huge return on that swing, and it was all based upon the daily chart. And also, so Toll sold its monthly liquidity. Okay, so this is a really nice short setup that I like to use. I'm going to give you guys some sauce right now. So you see how Toll had this really bullish print during the month of August. This is a bullish monthly candle. Okay, this candle should make new highs. The fact that it rejected and sold the way it did, and then you engulf the August candle on this sell candle right here. The key to this short, guys, if you want the true sauce, the September candle body closed below the low of the August candle. Okay, the August low, right? 74.26. Where did we close the September candle? 73.96. That is an A+ short setup. When you sell through a wick of liquidity like that, guys, on a monthly time frame, remember, higher time frame, more conviction. That's an A+++ short. And that's why I entered it on the last day of the month. As soon as I saw the monthly was going to close under, I aped it. How does your live trading work? Do you take the position and then I'll let everybody know? Yep, I do it literally live as I'm filling the contracts. And I also tweet it. So on our private Twitter and in the Discord. So I'm on voice or live stream. And as literally like as I'm entering them, like for example, like I bought QQQ puts yesterday, tweeted out my entry, exit, fill, right? 139, tweeted out my exact position for everybody. So you can see exactly what I filled, how many contracts, all that good stuff. I'm giving out the free sauce. Don't tell nobody. But you might want to record that point of the stream and go back and listen to what I said. Meta losing 300. I actually like Meta long. I don't want to long tech tomorrow personally, but if I had to, if you were like, you have to long one tech chart tomorrow, I would buy Meta. Call me crazy. I would buy Meta. If you were like, Mans, you have to buy one tech chart tomorrow, I'd buy Meta. I think it's held up the best. I think the glasses thing is going to be huge. If you haven't seen that stuff yet, guys, you should go look up their AI glasses. I think that Hive Day daily close higher than entry Hive Day. I think Meta is the one chart I would long. So if I have to take a long tomorrow, it'll be Mark Zuckerberg. So do you have any questions? I know we kind of ran through a lot. I try to make these as if I'm explaining it to a small child, because when I was learning, I would have killed to have a stream like this to watch. Like I would have absolutely killed. This would have curved my learning process by months and months and months and months, but I needed somebody to break it down to me very simple. And I hope that's what I'm able to do. Like, it is my true hope, and it is what I love to do, is to make that light bulb click for you, because I know how good it felt when I started to learn these concepts. And it's like a big weight off your shoulders, and it's a really healthy feeling that can really propel you in life as a whole. So I hope that these concepts are starting to stick and that you are learning something. Even if you don't understand everything I'm saying, guys, watch the stream once, watch it twice, watch it a third time. That's the type of grind that's necessary when you're starting, in my opinion. You will start to pick up on these things. It is honestly the best room. Steven, I appreciate that. But really, guys, I mean, that truly, like, I would have, like I said, killed to have something like this. And even if you have to watch it a couple times, you'll start to pick up on that, right? Focus on key support and resistance levels on the hourly. Focus on hourly trends like we talked about on Nvidia. Pay close attention to those things, guys. Chart it alongside me if you need to, right? Like, go back through the stream and go on the charts alongside me if you need to, right? And draw out the exact stuff I'm drawing, right? And, yeah, that's going to be what I'm seeing, but that'll help you get to the point where you start to form stuff. So, man, so worth it. Been here less than a week. Anthony, thank you. Means the world to me. Chat's been awesome lately, guys. Thank you to everybody that's been contributing in the chat. I really appreciate it, guys. Like I said, I will leave that Discord promo link up for the rest of the night. So it is all caps Nvidia 35. If you'd like to come and try out the chat, you can take 35% off. Give us a shot if you like it. Hang around. If you don't, $2.50 a day. Gone. The Sunday scan nugget of a small base hits is ringing true to me. Ludwig, that's a very good sign for you and your trading, in my opinion. So thank you guys for tuning in as always. Awesome stream. Hope you guys learned something. Hope I helped you prepare for the day and the week ahead. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Love you all a ton. Cannot wait to see you. More streams are coming. I just got to get this done. I got to get this place worthy of the stream content, but it's coming, guys, and I really appreciate you guys all tuning in. It means the world to me as always when you guys tune in. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Have a good Tuesday night. Enjoy. Get some rest. Let's kill it tomorrow. I'll see you guys bright and early. Maybe we even do a free pre-market stream. I don't know. Maybe we'll mess around. Have a great night, guys. Love you. Peace.